And as the celebration of the 2025 International Women's Day continues, Leading Ladies Africa, a non-profit organization dedicated to advancing gender-inclusive leadership and equity, has recognized 100 outstanding women in the finance sector. The honoraries were unveiled at the Women in Finance Breakfast Forum, an event that not only celebrated the remarkable achievements of women in Nigeria's finance industry, but also served as a platform for critical discussions on economic inclusion and dismantling of gender-based stereotypes. In her remarks, founder of Leading Ladies Africa, Francisca Uriri, she underscored the persistent gender disparities across various sectors, emphasizing that women continue to bear the brunt of inequality. She pointed out that according to global statistics, it will take 250 years to close the gender gap, highlighting the urgent need for advocacy and structural change.
The data shows that when you have at least 50% of women, a gender-balanced leadership, that the outcomes for businesses, for countries, for organizations are better. So we want to see more of them. We want to see more women advance. We want to see at least a 50-50 gender parity. Now we're about 90-10%. So in the next 5 to 10 years, we want to see more equitable and inclusive practices that involve women across board.
We're looking for how we can accelerate growth for women. And, in financial services, we are actually very big on it. In my institution, for example, we have 50% of senior leadership as women. And this speaks to the intentionality of the organization, the culture in the organization, and not just even in the organization, but also to our customers in the marketplace where we're trying to push. And that's why we're pushing Regal. So for us, it's a mix of both. As an organization, we've seen that this is the way to go. Our books and our books and financials are actually showing an upward trajectory, and we're seeing this in our culture. People are happy, people are doing their work, and of course, it's affecting the bottom line.
We talk about the gender norms, and the bias that is out there, but it's time that we start putting our foot out there. Women should be recognized that what a man can do, a woman can also do better. And we also have all it takes to also be on that table as well. Yes, you have the cultural barrier, the religion, all the stereotypes, what they have described it to be, but that shouldn't stop women from having a seat, on the table as well.
Well, amid global economic headwinds and funding constraints faced by African entrepreneurship ecosystem, the Tony Elumelu Foundation is set to announce the 11th cohort of the TEF Entrepreneurship Program. TEF is committed to providing much-needed support, empowering African entrepreneurs to transform their ideas into sustainable businesses and engines of economic growth. Each selected Tony Elumelu entrepreneur will receive $5,000 non-refundable seed capital, a world-class business training, one-on-one mentorship, and access to global network and investment opportunities. This extends beyond funding, but changing lives and shaping Africa's future, as well as building sustainable businesses that create jobs and drive economic growth. Ahead of the upcoming announcement, founder of TEF and group chairman of Harris Holding, Mr. Tony Elumelu, reiterated his unwavering belief in the potential of Africa's entrepreneurs by empowering the next generation of African entrepreneurs.